So I've been having a lot of meat accumulate in the fridge, and now it's time to turn it into salami. First thing I'm going to do is sanitize all of my surfaces with Star San right here. 1 teaspoon of Star San will give you a 32-ounce bottle of sanitizing solution. It's a food-safe sanitizer, and you can test the strength of it by using a pH test strip, and then you compare it to the colors on the color chart. And there you see it's between 1 and 3, which means it is strong enough to sanitize. Okay, we have the meat on the scale. Here's the weight. It changed a little bit when I weighed it. Initially, it was 10.3 kilograms minus 789 grams, which is the weight of the lug, which gives me 9,511 grams of meat. So now I'm going to put this meat in the fridge so it doesn't get any warmer and so it cools off, and I'll start working on the recipe. Okay, so I got the recipes from Two Guys in a Cooler. I'm going to use the hard salami as my base. So the asterisks are what I'm going to use from the Calabrian sausage recipe. And then for this Tuscan salami, they use fennel pollen, so I'm going to use that much. And then I have these protein-lined casings from the sausage maker. Okay, here's the seasoning all mixed up and ready to go. I got the meat here, so I'm going to run it through the 10 millimeter die, and then I'll add in the spices, I'll add in the culture, and we will get to casing it. Okay, the meat's ground, so I'm going to transfer the ground meat into this bigger lug. I'll add the spices, I'll add the flavor of Italy, mix it all up till it's tacky, and you know it's tacky enough when you hold your hand upside down, and the meat will stick to it and won't fall off. I figure about 5 to 7 minutes of mixing. So here's the meat fully mixed. There's the stuffer. There's the casings. I'm going to load it up. I'm going to stuff all the casings, and then I'll prick them with the pricker to get rid of the air, and then we will take their weight. So here's the salami fully cased. I weighed them, and I'm shooting for 43% weight loss. I'm using these tags to keep track of the weight so I'll know when they're finished, which should be in about 2 months. Okay, now it is time for them to ferment. I wrap them in saran wrap to maintain a high humidity, and I'm placing them in the oven just to keep them out of my way during that time. After 24 hours, they will be ready for the curing chamber. Okay, it's been 24 hours, the fermentation is complete, and it is now time for the curing chamber. And here they are all hung up. There's enough mold on the Venturcina to inoculate them with the good white mold. So a couple of weeks have passed, and I'm concerned that this may be too much mold and may affect the flavor of the finished salami. So I'm going to take them out and wipe them down with some white vinegar. And here they are, mostly cleaned off, and they're back in to continue to cure. It's been about 2 months. The target weight was 643 grams, and here it is at 638 grams. So it is finished and ready to eat.
I want to be with you forever.